So good morning to all of you. Yeah. So hearty congratulations that you have passed the two stages, prelims and mains. Now you have come to the interview. This course, personality test is another part. I think it is only qualifying. There is no marks for that. Maybe next year or not, they may specify marks for also for that. Now you have come for mock interview. So actual interview, how many of you have attended actual interview earlier? Only one, two, and two, three. Okay. So you have to follow some decorum while attending the interview. What is that? First you have to knock the door, go inside, take the permission while before sitting. While knocking the door also, may I come in? You say, go inside, go near to the chair, you take their permission to sit. Sometimes they will ask you to sit, you sit. Okay? After going there, either you can immediately greet them. See, IBPS panel, there will be 5 or 6 members. One general manager retired will be there, one DGM retired will be there, then one SC/ST representative will be there, who are all are retired bankers. Then one minority or OBC representative will be there, and one lady candidate will be there. 5 is minimum. It can be 6 also. Okay, this is a compulsory as per the guidelines. Okay, so you have to greet the madam separately. Others you can greet together. Good morning, sir, or good afternoon, sir. Good morning, madam. See the eye contact and greet them. After sitting also you can do. Before sitting is ideal. Okay, then they will ask you to sit. By chance, if they don't ask you to sit, take their permission. Sir, may I take my chair? Okay, take their permission and then sit. Generally, 99%. Sometimes they may not tell. They will be busy talking and other things and all. Okay. That is after sitting, you have to sit. Your posture, body posture is very important. So sit straight. Okay, sit straight. Put your this one thighs. Don't do this way or this way. Don't hold this way also. Sit straight and maintain. Body posture is very important. That shows the confidence. Now, how they rate you? You are all are intelligent people only. Why? All have qualified. Passing a mains exam, getting qualified is not that easy. You know, some of you must have trying for last 2-3 years. So now you are qualified, so all are intelligent. And 1:3, I think they have called for interview. So out of the 3, morning batch, if 20 are there, generally morning batch 20 will be there, afternoon batch 20 will be there. As seen by me. Okay, 20, 20. So out of the 20, whether you are the top 7 in performance wise, what is performance? See, your intelligence level is not tested in this seat. Intelligence is already tested, you have passed and you are qualified. Out of the intelligent people, who is more suitable for a bank job? Bank officer job. So what are the requirements of a bank officer? It is a good customer service, a pleasant face, handling customers, given situation. So there are 4 parameters under which generally you are rated in the bank interview. That is, if there are 100 marks for an interview, okay, if it's reduced to 20% or subsequently 100 may, what they will give, they will see your attitude. A 20% weightage is given generally to your attitude. Whether you are a right attitude, what is your family bringing up, okay, your culture, okay, your, while talking itself, they will make up what is your attitude towards whether you will be in a position to handle a customer properly in a given situation. 20% weightage is given for that. Another 20% weightage is also given for your psychological stability. Maybe your personality test, even though it is not marked, is not there. Before your interview, this time they will hold that personality test. Personality test, I think, I don't know how they do it, but there will be some questionnaires. You will have to answer that. Any pattern they have given? No, isn't it? So your psychological, SBI is doing a psychometry test itself. Okay, so now they have started. So around 20% weightage will be there for your psychological stability. Mainly whether you are a stable person, you get irritated in a small questions also. Whether you will be in a position to handle a customer. Very peaceful mind is required to be an officer in a bank. You must have seen. Okay, you also should know what is the role of a bank officer. Before going for the interview, questions also will be asked, what is the role of a bank officer? Then weightage is also there. What is your future goals? Whether you want to be in a bank or as a stopgap arrangement you have come. Okay. So, or where you want to see yourself after 5 years, after 10 years, you say that I want to be a manager, I want to be a general manager, I want to be a... See, you should know what are the hierarchical system of a bank. Scale 1 to scale 7, now 8 is that. Okay. Where you want to be, unless you know that. Okay. So scale 1 is officer, PO, officer. Scale 2 is manager. Scale 3 is senior manager. Scale 4 is chief manager. Scale 5 is assistant general manager. Scale 6 is deputy general manager, DGM. Scale 7 is general manager. And now CGM. Scale 8 is chief general manager. It is classified as scale 8. Scale 8. Then beyond that, executive director and chairman for different banks. People, same bank, they are not good. So you should know this hierarchy. When they ask you after 10 years where you want to be, you say that I should be minimum a chief manager. Nowadays it is possible. Or at the end of again, what is your goal? I want to be a chairman of a bank. Definitely you see, if you are aiming high, then you will be working for that. That should be advantages for the bank. People like that one only bank needs. Okay. So always it will be interview committees will be headed by a retired general manager. So they will assess that. So some of them, not everybody, questions, but you should be thorough with that. Okay. That almost 30% marking is given for that. So 70 okay, another 30% is for question and answer. Your general awareness and banking awareness. So that question and answer itself is not important. That's what I am telling you. Only 30% weightage generally is given for a question and answer. That doesn't mean that all the 10 questions you ask, you don't know any questions, you will not get marked. If you can answer 5 to 6 questions, that's good enough. 3 to 4 questions, if you don't know, you say, don't know, sir. So you will not lose mark for that. And mainly what happens is, once you don't know 2, 3 questions, you will become nervous. You should not become nervous for that reason. Why? Means marks are not given based on that. If you say, sir, I don't know, definitely. See, what type of questions they will ask. You are going for a bank interview. So generally, and who are conducting the interview? Retired bankers. So they will ask what they know, which is relevant for the selection. So they will ask banking awareness, general banking. They will also ask current affairs. They will not go deep into 6 months back. They will also not prepare. And they will not prepare only for the interview purpose. 1 year back questions, they will not come with. So what is latest, maybe 1 month, 1.5 months, you should know what is happening in and around you. As a bank officer also, you are expected to follow all the circulars or the guidelines, whether you have a habit of seeing what is happening in and around you. That is what is to be judged from that current affairs. So you should be well aware of what is happening day to day, day in and day out. As a bank officer, you are expected to know. Same thing, questions should be asked for that reason, whether you are keeping aware of the things happening. Banking awareness, of course, you have come for a bank interview, minimum basic things, whether you know. So those things you should know. And you are prepared for your mains. Same thing, they will. It is not for checking your banking awareness or knowledge and other things. Just to know whether you are keeping abreast and what you studied. So these are the main things. So one is, you should have a right attitude. Yesterday also we saw somebody whose attitude was not correct. So if while doing mock interview, I will tell if your attitude is not correct, you have to change yours. That's the purpose of this here. Okay. So then dress. So boys, you should have a light colored shirt and black or blue pant, dark color, any dark color, with the full sleeves, belt, shoes. Tie, if it is there, tie you can wear. Somebody lead person like you, if you want to wear blazer, you can wear. Otherwise, in South, people doesn't wear. Shaving, clean shaving. Okay? Or one with the dadi means trim. You should do trimming. Nicely, combed hair, go with confidence. Girls, you ask your friends, parents, which looks best for you. Best for you. Because you are going for officer's interview, you should look like an officer. So good dress you wear, chudidars and other things. Nicely combed hair and bindi and all, you go. Our culture. Some people are wearing sari also. That is left to you. Okay. If sari itself looks very good for you, you can wear that also. There is nothing wrong in that. But generally people come with a dress. Okay. That is dress sense. Then, so always it will be interactive session. They will not make you very harsh questions. They will not ask. That's why initially they will ask you to introduce yourself. That time you should be very clear. You should tell your graduation level. High school and other things are not necessary. What's your name? Your name. Name, even though they call your name, tell your name. Tell your name. Then you say your qualification. BSc, BCom, BA, BE. Subject also is BE mechanical, BE computer science, different are there. Or post-graduation is there. Tell graduation and tell about the post-graduation. Okay. Tell the college, the university. That is the first thing. Then you tell about your father. Tell his name. Use Mr., Mrs., those things, or she. Tell with all respect. Your father may be a vegetable vendor. Your father may be a big man. But you have to give respect and tell. Okay? They have supported you. They have brought you up to this position, isn't it? So you should. That also people will judge whether what attitude, what was the culture you have come up, whether you have a practice of honoring your or giving respect to your parents. That is very important, isn't it? They could ask you questions on who is the Prime Minister. Don't tell Narendra Modi. She Narendra Modi. Or Governor, His Highness, judges and all. He said, no, use adjectives. Doctor or she. That's how you are brought up, isn't it? Tell about your father, his profession. His profession. Okay, whichever profession, right? Tell that. If he is from economically weaker background, it is always better for a selection process. Always people with the come up with the very difficulty, they will work hard for the bank. That is a known fact. People have a urge to come up in the life, take care of their parents. That is there. Okay, so tell with all pride, your father, your mother, your siblings are there. Don't tell mother's name is not required. If you tell, it's okay. And siblings' name is not required. You say, I have a sister working in such and such organization, if she is working, or younger is study, all those things. So that is to make you comfortable and to know your family background also. What type of background you have, they will judge. Then questions on your father, if he is a farmer, a lot of questions may be asked on that. How many acres land he is holding? And what you grow, whether you are aware the economics of that agriculture. Those things you should be aware. For your parents, okay, you are born and brought up in that culture, you should be knowing whether you have kept knowledge about your own economics, isn't it? That you should know. Then about your place, your district, any important people from your district or important persons, politicians, ministers from your district, industries, and national awardees, if from your district is there, Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan during the year at least. Those things you should keep abreast of your own place. See, questions will not be asked for everybody, but questions will be asked. Okay, one or the other. So you should know that, keep abreast of that. Always don't bluff. Take care that if you know only you tell. Otherwise, we have also seen, yesterday also we have seen people who are just trying. So don't bluff what you know. Otherwise, you say, sir, I don't know. Absolutely okay. Okay, if you don't know, you will not lose mark. Okay, you are not supposed to know every question. It is not possible, isn't it? What is in their mind, they will ask. Okay. Don't be rude also. And don't. Another thing I observed here yesterday and today, people talk very fast. Don't talk so fast. See what level of interviewer asking you questions. The way I ask, you maintain that speed and voice level little below. Don't shrill voice is also not required. If it is, then shrill voice gives that you are not confident. Your voice level little higher means it shows that you are confident. So voice modulation is also very important. Voice level, the way you deliver, that is very important to know your confidence and your suitability. So have a suitable keyword, practice that. But today I think 3 people we have done, others now we will watch again. So maintain your voice level and voice modulation. Okay. And another thing is maintain eye contact. When they ask questions, when I say, see me properly and answer. Others you can see once in a while. Then when he asks questions, interview panel, see them. There are 5 people there, not 3. So see the maintain eye contact. That also gives a confidence. If you are confident only, that eye contact will come. Okay. So your communication should be proper. How a communication or fluent communication comes? If you have read well, if you know the subject, your confidence also comes from that. See, you read the material provided and banking awareness, general awareness properly, which now you are all student of guiding. So you studied study that book properly. These are all based on previous year questions. Okay, so study that. You may not get any question out of that, but when you enter the hall, you will feel confident that I know so many questions answers. That itself will be half the interview is done. You'll be ready with the answer. So when you are ready with the answer, you can communicate properly. So your communication should be proper. Okay. So for eye contact, you have to maintain. Gesture, I said no, body gesture. Sit properly and body posture should be proper. Don't foot tapping, nail biting and other things. People doesn't do, but still by practice, some people have changed that. Okay. Hear interviewer's message properly. Don't interfere halfway. Knowing that even while talking, you know that, don't jump into that. He may conclude with a ulta question out of that in the question. Fully you hear that and then you answer that. Sometimes you wanted to answer in Tamil, take their permission, sir, can I answer in Tamil? If they question in English. If they question in Tamil itself, you try to answer in Tamil. If you want to answer in English, then you have to take permission. Tamil may, if they ask, you answer in Tamil. If they ask Tamil, you wanted answer in English, take their permission. If they ask in English and you wanted to reply in Tamil, then take that. They will help. And you will not lose mark for that. Don't have to be worried. Okay. So be relaxed, maintain eye contact, hear interviewer's message fully. Finally, say goodbye. Very graceful. Sir, may I leave? Thank you, sir. Live very gracefully. That is also important. Okay. So your attitude, your psychological stability, your future goal, and your awareness, banking and general awareness is very important. Now, one important question asked always is, there are 2. One is introduction. Another one is why we should select you. Isn't it? Okay. Why we should select you means you should tell all your positive points. Why you are selective. You may be a BCom, you may be a BE, you may be just BA or agriculture graduate. Whoever is there, you should tell, I am the best person suitable. My qualification is the best. So I have an analytical mind, your own qualities. You should be fully prepared for that. You should not think that. These are the standard questions are why we should select. Another question is why a bank job? You are an engineer, you are a BSc, why a bank job? There also you should be fully prepared. Okay? Why a public sector job? Bank job. Okay? What are some of the points? If I would say, I don't know whether Aditya said, otherwise there are 3-4 points is. One is job, highly secured job security. This is a standard answer given by all the interviews I conducted. This is a standard, and that I agree. Job security. What type of security? Government public sector bank job is very secure. You cannot be removed once you join, unless you do fraud and other things. Otherwise, you are very secure job. For private sector, what happens? You can be removed anytime, right? Another thing is the company itself maybe get closed. So many companies are small companies. So government bank mein, public sector mein, that is not that. That is the foremost. What is the second point? It is highly respectable job. And you are recognized in the society as a bank officers, bank managers. So it is you in a village, if you are a bank manager, it's a good thing, big thing. See, respect is there for a sub-inspector, Tahsildar, or a AC, or a IPS officer, IAS officer. But entering there is not that easy. But banking job is a very transparent selection. Every year selection is there. Every year selection is there. There it is, one is UPSC and all, highly competitive. Vacancies are very less. But here 40,000-50,000 vacancy comes every year. So very transparent and very timely selection. Right? Every year. That's why you wanted to go for a bank job. Advantages. Then salary and perks are also very good. Okay. Third, fourth point is promotions, career progression, career growth. Okay. So this is 4-5 points are very important. Advantages of joining a public sector. These two questions you should be ready. Not you should not go there and think and answer when they ask. These are your introduction part. You should be ready with the introduction part, properly introducing any highlights of your achievements, district level achievements, which adds to the leadership qualities. That also you should tell. Don't have to tell hobbies and all. Some people are tell hobbies or that this. So district level, you are represented college or subsequently debate competition or leadership, all those things definitely you can tell. They will ask some questions on that also. You should be knowing. Don't bluff. That's what I said. You should not bluff anytime. You should not flatter the interview committee also, asking them whether I have done well, like that. Some people ask, or sir, you are so nice. Don't tell all those things. Okay? So don't flatter them. So these are some of the things. So banking awareness, you be thorough, and feedback will come to you what type of questions they are asked. When you receive in the groups feedbacks of others, the first day interview, then you should feel that, oh, I know all the questions answers. That itself gives the confidence when you go for the interview, right?
I think he has elaborately covered everything. Okay. நீங்கள் எல்லாம் தமிழ்நாடு தானே? ஸோ இப்போ 100 இவர் சொன்ன மாதிரி 100 மார்க் இன்டர்வியூக்கு அது வந்து 10 வகையாக டிவைட் பண்ணி வைப்போம். ஓகே. உள்ளே வரும்போது நீங்கள் எப்படி க்ரீட் பண்ணுறீங்க, எப்படி உட்காடுறீங்க, பிஹேவியரல் பேட்டர்ன், ட்ரெஸ்ஸு, பர்சனாலிட்டி எல்லாத்துக்கும் ஒரு மார்க் உண்டு. இப்போ ஒன்று எஜுகேஷனல் குவாலிஃபிகேஷன், இன்னொன்று உங்களுக்கு வந்து பேங்க் நீங்கள் டேக்கிங் அப் தி பேங்கிங் எஸ் அ ப்ரொஃபஷன், நேச்சுரலி சம் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் வில் பி ஆஸ்ட். ஹவு டு யூ பொசிஷன், இவர் கிளியராக கேட்டு சொன்னார்ல 5 வருஷம் கழிச்சு டிஃப்ரெண்ட் இது. மை அட்வைஸ் டு யூ இஸ், கடைசி ஒரு மாதம் இருக்கிறது ஃபைனான்ஷியல் நியூஸ் பேப்பர்ஸ், பிஸ்னஸ் லைனோ, எக்கனாமிக் டைம்ஸோ, ஃபைனான்ஷியல் எக்ஸ்பிரஸோ வீட்டுக்கு வரலன்னா கூட, சப்போஸ் யூ ஹேப்பன் டு பி இன் ரூரல் ஏரியானா யூ கேன் வெரிபிள் சி கூகுளில் போய் நீங்கள் பேப்பர் எடிஷன் பார்க்கலாம். பட் லாஸ்ட் 1 month 100% பாருங்கள். இன்ட்ரூஸ் நாங்கள் இப்போ எடுக்க வரும்போது காமிர இந்த ஒரு மாதத்துல நான் தான் பார்ப்போம். இன்னொன்று வெப்சைட்ஸ் பாருங்கள், RBI.org.in நான் சொல்கிறேன், ரிசர்வ் பேங்க் ஆஃப் இந்தியா. அதில் வந்து கவர்னர், டெபுட்டி கவர்னர் பேர் வந்து என்றைக்கும் ஒரு நாள் கேட்போம், பட் என்ன ஃபங்க்ஷன் கேட்போம். அவங்க வந்து ஸ்பீச்சஸ் கொடுத்துருப்பாங்க, அதெல்லாம் போடுவாங்க அவங்க. ஸோ தே வில் பி டிஸ்கஸிங் ஒன்லி அபவுட் த ரெலிவெண்ட் டாபிக்ஸ் விச் கவர்மெண்ட் இஸ் ட்ரைங் டு புஷ் ரிசர்வ் பேங்க் ஆஃப் இந்தியா. நீங்கள் அந்த ஸ்பீச்சை படித்தா கூட உங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சிடும். ஸோ யூ ஹேவ் டு ஸ்டே ரெலிவெண்ட். எந்த ஏரியாவிலேருந்து வரையிலோ அந்த ஏரியா பற்றி கொஞ்சம் தெரியணும். அண்ட் உங்களோடது எஜுகேஷனல் குவாலிஃபிகேஷன் பற்றி கண்டிப்பாக இப்போ இன்ஜினியரிங்லேருந்து வர்றீங்க, இப்போ கம்ப்யூட்டர் இன்ஜினியரிங் வரீங்க, வை யூ வாண்ட் அ பேங்க் ஜாபுங்கிறோம். சில பேர் வந்து நான் வந்து யூபிஎஸ்சி டெஸ்ட் எழுதுறேன் அப்படிங்கிறாங்க. டோன்ட் எவர் டெல் யூபிஎஸ்சி டெஸ்ட், யூ சிம்பிளி சே காம்படிட்டிவ் எக்ஸாம்ஸ் எழுதுறேன்னு போட்டுருக்கோம். யூபிஎஸ்சின்னு போட்டுனா நாங்கள் பேங்க்கில் வந்து லாயல்ட்டி பார்ப்போம், நீங்கள் எவ்வளோ வருஷம் எங்களோட இருப்பீங்கன்ட்டு. நீங்கள் சும்மா வந்துட்டு வேறு வேலை கிடச்சோன்னு விட்டுட்டு போகிறதுக்கு நான் எதுக்கு உங்களை செலக்ட் பண்ணணும்? ஸோ தட் ஷுட் ஆக்குபை யுவர் மைண்ட். Loyalty, continuity are the other factors which you normally see. Third is the honesty factor. Okay. So நீங்கள் இன்ஜினியரிங்லேருந்து வரும்போது நீங்கள் சொல்லணும், இப்போ பேங்க் எல்லாம் பேங்க் டீல்ஸ் வித் பிக் டாட்டா. இப்போ வந்து ஐ கேன் கான்ட்ரிபியூட் இன் பிக் வே as far as ஐடி டெவலப்மெண்ட் பேங்க் அந்த மாதிரி லிங்க் பண்ணுவோம். ஸோ நான் அதனால் அதை இது பண்ணுறேன். ஹியூமன் டச்சு, அது சோஷியல், இது எல்லாம் உண்டு. அதை இந்த மாதிரி கொண்டு வரணும். யூபிஎஸ்சி நீங்கள் சொல்லிட்டா கூட நாளைக்கு அவங்க கேட்போம், எதுக்கு அந்த அப்படி சொல்லவே சொல்லாதவங்க காம்படிட்டிவ் எக்ஸாம்ஸும் நிறுத்திக்கோங்க. இன்கேஸ் அப்படி சொல்லிட்டுனா கூட அதை இது பண்ணுறதுக்கு யூபிஎஸ்சி பண்ணால் நாட் ஓன்லி ஃபைனான்ஷியல் அட்மினிஸ்ட்ரேட்டிவ் பார்ட் எல்லாமே ஐ எம் கோயிங் டு பி ஹெல்த் ரெஸ்பான்சிபிள். ஐ எம் கோயிங் டு கேட்டர் டு த மாசஸ். இங்கேயும் பர்டிகுலர் செக்ஷன் ஆஃப் மாசஸ் நான் ஃபைனான்ஷியல் இதுனா நான் இது பண்ணுவேன். ஸோ தட் இஸ் வை இட் இஸ் இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங் மீ அப்படின்னு சமாளிக்கணும். ஓகே, யூ ஷுட் எஸ்டாப்ளிஷ் அ லிங்கேஜ். ஓகே, ஐ வில் நாட் டேக் மச் ஆஃப் த டைம். ஐ திங்க் நான் தமிழ் எதுக்கு சொன்னேன்னா இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் நல்லா புரிஞ்சுட்டு ஒரு மாதம் கண்டிப்பாக பேப்பர் நல்லா படிங்க. ஓகே, அண்ட் 2 கேள்வி இவர் சொன்ன மாதிரி தெரியலன்னா நர்வஸ் ஆகுது. நான் இப்போ 3 பேர் பார்த்தோம். ஒரு மேடம் வந்து ஒரே நர்வஸ் ஆகிட்டாங்க. நர்வஸே ஆகாதுங்க. இந்த 2 கேள்வி 2 ஆன்சர் எல்லாம் என்ன பெரிய பெரிய போனால் 10 மார்க்கு நான் 4 மார்க் போடுவேன். எல்லாமே தெரியாமல் மீதி எல்லாத்துலையும் உங்களுக்கு மார்க் வரும்ல. ஸோ யூ ஷுட் ப்ரெசென்ட் யுவர் செல்ஃப். ஓகே, ஆல் தி பெஸ்ட். Thank you.
So I am K.T. Rai, retired as
KT Rai,
general manager
general
of
manager.
Syndicate Bank. I was in different panels earlier.
நாங்கள் 2
And
பேரும்
Mr. Sudhakar Iyer, he is also general manager of Syndicate Bank, Canara Bank, then CEO of Indian Bank. Retired as CEO on deputation from Canara Bank. Okay. I have been conducting this mock interview for Karnataka students. And this Union Bank LBO last time was there, no? For fresh graduates only this. 70 people are selected from my own center.
Great.
So, okay. Super. Group. The people who are there associated with me for last several years. So, either studied or come for mock interview. Okay. Do well. All the best.
All the
So
best.
we'll do that.
Thank you.